Good evening. Welcome to Vibrant Hong Kong. I'm Rico.
And I'm Erica. Good evening, everyone.
Erica, did you get any special Christmas presents this year?
All the gifts I received were special because, as they say, it's the thought that counts. More importantly, Rico, this was your first Christmas as a mother. So, what did you get baby Darian?
Well, apart from giving him an adorable outfit, I also made a Christmas wish this year that all his dreams would come true.
Oh, that is so sweet. With the progress that human society has made, there's virtually no limit to how big children can dream these days. They can aspire to be artists, athletes, and even astronauts. To help the future generation realize their dreams, it's important to nurture them from an early age and also encourage them to turn innovative ideas into practical actions.
That's right. In addition to being an international financial center, Hong Kong is also home to a thriving innovation and technology ecosystem. A group of local INT experts have established the Hong Kong Young Academy of Sciences with the hope of strengthening the presence of science in our city and attracting more youngsters to join the industry. The organization recently held the second Young Academy of Sciences Summit, which aims to cultivate the next generation of scientific leaders.
National Hub for Science and Technology, with its strong capabilities. The future of Hong Kong belongs to the younger generation. The government will continue to adhere to the principle of promoting technology with talents, leading industries with technology, and attracting talents with industry.
The second Young Academy of Sciences Summit commenced earlier this month. The event aims to facilitate collaboration and exchange between scientists and academic institutions through diverse activities, thereby encouraging young people to pursue careers in scientific research.
This is an opportunity for us to showcase many of the great young scientists in Hong Kong to the world. It's important for the image of Hong Kong to be projected with a lot of new developments and exciting upcoming initiatives regarding innovations and technologies.
The summit featured more than 20 distinguished young scientists from various regions as speakers, addressing issues related to young scientists' engagement in research. Stephanie Ma is a founding member of the Hong Kong Young Academy of Sciences. She received a Young Scientist Award in 2008. Currently a professor at the University of Hong Kong's Faculty of Medicine, her research focuses on the characteristics of cancer stem cells, laying the groundwork for future development of novel cancer therapies.
For me, it was my first attempt at working in a research lab, and then I guess finding, this is how cancer works, but why are there so many still uncertainties about, or why are so many people still dying from cancer? And that was the one that, hit me most. How do I keep myself motivated? I think it's a community of people that shares the same passion. For example, I work with a team of about 20 people in my lab. A lot of them, of course, are younger than I am, but you can see their fire. We all share a common goal, which is to solve cancer.
Among the speakers was Wong Chung Po, Associate Director of the Hong Kong Academy for Gifted Education. The Academy provides education for gifted students aged 10 to 18 attending local schools. Over the years, the Academy has nurtured numerous young scientists, encouraging the younger generation to solve real-world problems through innovation and technology, fostering a sense of social responsibility and commitment.
In my opinion, curiosity is the most critical attributes for scientists. I think whether the starting line is the same is not that important. We always talk about nature and nurture. The government has invested a huge amount of resources to nurturing the future scientists. The new generation is actually very lucky to have different kinds of opportunities to learn from the adults and also from the scientists today.
I think popularization of science is very important for us to develop into a world-class innovation and technology hub. It is our duty and it is our wish to promote them so that besides their accomplishment as early career researchers, they can continue to grow and develop into world-class scientists contributing to the rest of the world.
As Hong Kong strives to establish itself as an international innovation and technology hub, Exchange events like this summit not only help sustain focus on the growth of local young scientists, but also enhance broader understanding of Hong Kong's scientific research development, strengthen collaborations, attract talent to the city, promote investment opportunities, and uncover Hong Kong's high-potential scientific talent.
The government is committed to developing our city into an INT hub, and Hong Kong Cyberport's AI Supercomputing Center, which recently came into operation, is set to make significant contributions to these efforts.
The AISC not only offers state-of-the-art high-performance computing facilities, but also serves as a collaborative platform that promotes AI-driven research and development. Crystal Falk, Director of AI Applications of Cyberport Hong Kong, is here to tell us more. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome. So, Crystal, could you begin by sharing with us the concept behind the AISC and its vision, and how is it an important initiative for Hong Kong?
Yeah, the AISC actually is a support from the Hong Kong government to build a centralized infrastructure to really accelerate the AI development in Hong Kong. So the infrastructure itself is a basic requirement for AI development because, as you know, not only Hong Kong, even though the regions around Hong Kong like Thailand, Japan, and Korea, they are all setting up the AISC for their own AI projects and development. So this is really an important kickstart for the upcoming AI wave competition.
It sounds like the AISC is very exciting to be in the Hong Kong market.
Now, I know according to the media reports, the computing power of the facility will eventually reach 3,000 petaflops. So just how fast is that?
It's not easy to talk in a technical way, but imagine that, for example, today you have to walk from Hong Kong to Guangzhou. Maybe it takes you months to do so. But 3,000 petaflops means that maybe you can get there within an hour. Wow. So it's like any of the AI training or computing. In the past, it may take maybe months to years, but today it takes only weeks or even down to days.
So how does it compare, though, with other AI supercomputers around the world?
I would say that for some region like United States or China, they are really investing a lot in AISC. The reason is they have the whole capability in building what we say the, let's say the large language model. Because they got all this infrastructure and data to support. But in Hong Kong, we are more focused in AI applications. So 3,000 petaflops are actually good enough at this moment to support all these AI applications. But obviously, in the future, if really Hong Kong is getting to another level of applications, probably we will need more computing resources.
In practical terms, which sectors would it serve?
I think in Hong Kong, we are quite strong in a few areas. First one should be the financial industry sector, and the second one should be healthcare. And finally, we also know that the smart city application is quite well known within this region. For example, financial sector, we have the financial industry being well established in the past decades. So right now, AI is helping the industry not only to grow, but also making it more secure. Because people invest in Hong Kong, invest in the business, it's just because our system and mechanism is good enough. So AI is actually protecting not only the banks, but also all of us, because we are the customers of the banks. And talking about health care, we have one good initiative, which is the cross-boundary data exchange within the Greater Bay Area. Because as long as we work in AI, we need data. But if you know that Hong Kong is that small, but if we are talking the whole Greater Bay Area, you can imagine that the data size could be boosted up in a very good scale. So all this policy is actually helping Hong Kong to be a very special area in working on the AI healthcare application. And finally, I think smart city is beneficial to almost all of us because, for example, today, many people will go to Shenzhen or wherever to spend their time. So we want the transportation to be better. We want the payment gateway to be better. all these are related to the Smart City initiative.
In your opinion, which are the application areas that will help enhance Hong Kong's competitiveness or attract business from overseas companies?
I think healthcare is one. If you know that in the past, if we work on a new drug, what we call the drug discovery, it takes at least 6 to 10 years, which means that if you want to have a new drug to cure some kind of disease, it takes you 1 decade to have one new medicine. But right now, because of AI, actually the time is just 3 to 5 years, or even shorter in the future. So I think this is really a great impact to us because it is saving people's life. Yeah. So, and in Hong Kong, we got all these expertise, no matter in the university or in some of the research center. So we almost get everything ready. So right now, we also have the AISC, which means that we got the AI expertise, we got the data as well as the infrastructure. So I believe that it will create great impact to Hong Kong. And talking about business, I can say that, for example, just now we talked about the cross-boundary data. Many overseas companies, they really want to get access to the data in China. But even though they want that, it's not easy to do so. But right now, Hong Kong is the gateway that allows them to work in Hong Kong, stay in Hong Kong, leverage the data to build up their own product. So I believe that this is one good attraction for business to come to Hong Kong from overseas. And at the same time, a lot of business in China, they also want to go global. So Hong Kong could help them to really translate their language. Because as you know, that if I build something in China, mostly it is Chinese. But if you want to go global, not only English, but also other kind of languages, Hong Kong is a place that built into having such kind of advantage and capabilities. I think in finance, in the past few years, many people really building up AI for like fraud detection. Yeah, and also fraud detection is that important because there could some great impact if it is not being secure for the whole system. And at the same time, talking about, for example, insurance, always we will complain that the claim process is too slow. Yeah, it is slow is because we need to check a lot of documents. We need to make sure that everything is correct. But right now with AI, the process could be quite strengthened and then keeping the high level of security, but also shorten the period that it takes.
Okay, so how will the center contribute to promoting AI research and fostering groundbreaking discoveries?
In the past, if there's without the centralized infrastructure, no matter the team is big or small, they have to manage everything themselves, including buying the equipment and then finding a place to host the equipment, finding a team to operate the equipment. And then all this spend time. And right now we got the centralized facilities. Everyone just come and go. And they come in, kickstart their project immediately. They finish the project and then go to the market immediately.
I would like to know, how does this facility fit into Hong Kong's broader AI and tech ecosystem?
I think this one is just a starting of the AI infrastructure. So talking about the whole ecosystem, we need a lot of other key players within the AI ecosystem. For example, GPU. Right now, the supercomputing, we got a type of GPU, but actually we need various types of GPU to serve the purpose from R&D to production. So this is the basic layer of the AI ecosystem. And also we need plenty of different AI models to allow people to leverage the AI models to train up their application. Give you an example. If I'm serving Hong Kong people, you know that Hong Kong people, they speak in Cantonese, English, and also Putonghua, Mandarin. So if I just train up to one, let's say, English model, probably they don't know Chinese and other kind of languages. So the variety of AI models is helping us to make the application really down to earth and really able to be applicable in different scenarios. And finally, we also invite what we call the system integrator to be part of our ecosystem. The reason is no matter big enterprise or a lot of companies, they are lack of in-house technical capability. So the system integrator is helping them to make all the pieces together. And then finally, they can enjoy one solution that they want.
So what impact do you think the AISC will have on the Hong Kong economy?
Hong Kong keep promoting the digital economy since a few years ago. In China, digital economy already contribute more than 40% of the GDP. So I believe that if Hong Kong is going in this direction and going well, we also need to contribute to the GDP. And I think digital economy, it will take into consideration the infrastructure, the application, the communication, and all the services related to AI or digital solutions. So I believe that no matter Hong Kong, China, or even all over the world, the digital economy is going to change the whole landscape.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure there will be like many new roles that emerge from this project. Lastly, how will this project help cultivate local AI talent and solidify Hong Kong's status as an international tech hub?
Together with the AISC, we also set up the AI lab. So within the AI lab, we got different kind of activities, and the key purpose is to groom the AI talents. What they need is to know that how important is AI, what kind of technical or non-technical skill sets for AI business or AI development. So we will conduct different kind of workshop, training together with our ecosystem partners. So we target for at least more than 1,000 AI talents could be nurtured within the AI lab. And talking about Hong Kong, I think for every good project to really go to success, we need the good timing, we need the good people, as well as we need everything surrounding to be ready. So I think talking about people, the researchers in Hong Kong are having good ranking and positioning globally. Yeah, the researchers is already there. And then talking about the services infrastructure, right now AIS is a good infrastructure, and data from GPA is also a good point. And finally, I think if we got good applications that going to launch, no matter the e-government, logistics, financial industry, healthcare, all these are application scenarios ready. So we already get things ready. What we need is just make it happen.
Wow, I mean, it sounds very promising, and we could totally feel the passion and the dedication in the project. So thank you, Crystal, again, for sharing your expertise with us, and we wish you all the best on the operation of AISC. Thank you.
Technology not only helps people achieve their scientific dreams, but also express their inner thoughts and feelings. RTHK recently held a competition named Dance Resonance, which invited citizens to submit clips of themselves dancing. Selected entries were uploaded for the public to enjoy online. Through the videos, we can see the distinctive ways different people speak with their bodies, as well as get a glimpse of how dance and life intersect with and influence each other.
What does dancing mean to you? The question invites a multitude of answers. Dance can be a pastime, an artistic expression of beauty, or a powerful means of storytelling through movement. For me, dance is a body language, one of the oldest forms of artistic expression. This Christmas, RTHK's production team hit the streets of various locations in Hong Kong for a series of surprise dance flash mobs called Dance Resonance. We create a platform to showcase dancers' talent and awake the inner dancer in everyone. 你觉得今天的跳舞表演有什么吸引到你呢？
我刚刚就想要坐下来休息一下，然后就看到整一个的文化氛围很好，就被你们的舞蹈吸引了，一起加入了你们。
Wow, so I saw you guys perform with us today. How did you feel about the flash mob?
When we see you dancing, it's fantastic and amazing. So we're just and stay and watching you. I'm fun and great.
And yourself?
Yeah, it's really fun to join you. And when we saw that you were dancing there, so it's really good because we love to dance as well.
In addition to inviting spontaneous participation from the public, the event featured a performance by Aurora C, a jazz funk group from the Boys and Girls Club Association of Hong Kong. Since October 2022, they have lit up numerous stages and carnivals with their vibrant performances. On stage, they're like a dazzling aurora borealis. What is your impression of the flash mob performance today?
The impression of participating in these activities seems to be able to promote dance to the public and make more people aware of it. Also, as a dancer, I would like to share my dance to others, and it is amazing.
I believe the flash mob will serve its role to bring entertainment for pop music appreciation. Also, I think these elements will be a form to social benefits to earn a smile for audience.
Furthermore, the event included a demonstration by Youth Outreach's breakdancing team, Take a Break. This established group has cultivated numerous talented breakdancers, some of which who have represented Hong Kong in international competitions.
今次嘅快閃活動對我嚟講最大嘅分別係佢有好多嘅 surprise 喺度啊！個 surprise 係 for 我哋表演者同埋觀眾都有嘅，因為佢哋唔知一陣會睇到啲咩，我哋都估唔到一陣會有幾多觀眾嚟睇咁樣啦。
喺跳舞嗰陣時候，我覺得可以令到我嘅狀態好放鬆，音樂上面嘅節拍同埋動作可以令我暫時忘記生活上面嘅煩惱，可以沉醉喺呢個音樂嘅世界入面。 我都會希望我將來有多啲機會可以參加呢類型嘅活動。
Dancing can be a simple word or a whole vibrant world to dancers. What do you think?
Rico, what is your impression of Sham Shui Po?
Despite it being a rather old neighborhood, Sham Shui Po is actually a fascinating district to visit. Its streets are lined with various small shops selling fabrics, craft materials, electronic parts, and of course, some truly local street food.
What's more, it has become a hipster hotspot in recent years, as many cafes, bookstores, and record stores have found their new home near Nam Tsuen Street. With the development of the residential area near the West Rail Station, it's expected to see further growth both commercially and culturally.
I know that Hong Kong Design Center has also established their new DX Design Hub there. This new dynamic landmark is dedicated to nurturing emerging design talent and fashion designers, as well as facilitating synergy between various industry members.
Sham Shui Po, a densely populated historic site, has transformed into a haven for young creatives. It now boasts numerous stylish cafes, contemporary art spaces, and unique boutiques, making it a popular gathering place for designers and artists. Recently, there is a brand new design hotspot opening its door in the area, while injecting fresh creative energy into Hong Kong. Let's take a look. The newly opened DX Design Hub, located on Tung Chau Street in Sham Shui Po, is a 5-story, 3,600 square meter architectural statement. Operated by the Hong Kong Design Center, it aims to become a thriving hub for design and fashion. DX Design Hub is aspired to be the base for fashion and design. So can you tell us more about its positioning and its vision?
Hong Kong Design Center have been developing this design hub for some years. We try to have a facility not only for our use, but also a platform for young designers to showcase their products. We provide different type of pop-up space that designers can rent for from 2 weeks to 2 months. We have gallery space where we can curate exhibitions. Apart from that, we also have kind of immersive space where digital designer can test out their digital design.
And what do you think are the opportunities that can be offered to designers or fashion designers here in Hong Kong?
Sham Shui Po is full of variety, and we believe we can actually turn Sham Shui Po into a creative district, a design district. When we actually have different programs, we can draw different type of people, gather together, and when they talk, they network, they exchange ideas, and then the sparks will come out. And we believe this is how we can create a creative district in Hong Kong.
The Design Hub's role in promoting Hong Kong design is evident in its successful programs, like the GBA Creative Fortnight, which fosters both creative talent and public appreciation, showcasing the city's contribution to the field. Hello, Karen. Thank you for joining us. And we're standing next to an important work of yours. Is there a specific reason that is showcased here at the DX Design Hub?
Hong Kong Neon is not just like a Hong Kong icon. It actually connects places like worldwide, including other cities in the Greater Bay Area as well. Hong Kong Neon helped shape the development of neon industry in China or in the mainland over the past 30 to 40 years.
And in your opinion, how can the place offer opportunities to art practitioners or say conservationists like you, artists, fashion designers or designers?
I think the DX Design Hub actually provides a platform or a hub for people like me that may not be considered as an artist to actually allow me to showcase, something that is considered as advertisement or signboards only, but actually we could actually give it a different definition because this is actually an art piece. It's something that we actually overlooked previously.
From life, art blooms. Sham Shui Po's vibrant energy will surely foster new artistic talent, making Hong Kong's art scene even more diverse and dynamic.
In the last academic year, about 2,500 students from the Belt and Road countries were recipients of the government-funded Belt and Road Scholarship, as well as scholarships offered by various UGC-funded universities. The government injected $1 billion into the government scholarship fund this year to attract more outstanding talent to study and conduct research in Hong Kong.
Tonight, we have invited two of them to share their experience of studying here with us. We'll also talk to a representative from a university to gain some insights into the strategies that the institution adopts to compete for top-notch talent from around the world.
Please welcome Professor Terence Lau, Associate Dean, Chow Yee Ching School of Graduate Studies, City University of Hong Kong, and the two PhD students, Omar Ahmed Mohammed from Egypt and Jama Arakilian from Armenia. Welcome to our show.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. So first of all, Terence, how are the students doing at your university, and do you think they're adapting well?
I think they are adapting quite well, and they are very ambitious and also very active, engaging in the academic and extra curricular activities. And I believe that they are adapting very well in our university and also in Hong Kong society.
Now, Terence, in such a competitive landscape with numerous institutions vying for top students, what initiatives has your university put in place to attract the best and the brightest?
So, CityU were part of their impressive global ranking. And this is actually reflecting our university with the commitment of the excellence in academic and education. And in the latest QS ranking 2025, our university ranked number 10 in Asia and also number 3 in Hong Kong among all the top 1% Asia university. On top of it, actually, CityU also have a very well-structured ecosystem for startup company, which is very important because this is guiding our students from idea innovation to successful commercialization. For the student life, we have a new student residency facility in Mawansan, and it actually hosts more than 2,000 bed space for the student to have more like student life experience. And this actually makes CityU Hong Kong a more attractive choice for the student overseas.
Let's have a chat with the PhD students now. Omar, as we have mentioned earlier, you're from Egypt. How did you learn about the Belt and Road Initiative, and how did you decide to apply for the scholarship? And what is it about studying in Hong Kong that appeals to you?
Yeah, so the Belt and Road Scholarship, I heard about it first when I was trying to apply here in Hong Kong. And especially that now in Egypt we have more collaboration with China, and Egypt is one of the 60 countries under the Belt and Road Initiative. When I found out that they offer scholarships, I said, why not to try to apply and get the experience and the opportunity and chance to be here as a part of Hong Kong and gain that experience in one of the top-notch universities.
How about you, Gemma? What is your understanding of the BRI, and why did you choose to come to Hong Kong?
In my understanding, Belt and Road Initiative represents a bold vision for a more interconnected world where collaboration and shared growth can lead to sustainable development and prosperity for all parties involved. Initially, it launched in China in 2013, and the aim by that time was to boost trade and economic cooperation. But now it supports also education and cultural exchange programs. And how it happened that I'm in Hong Kong, obviously Hong Kong is very far from Armenia, right? Mm-hmm. And it's not a very famous destination for our students to come to Hong Kong. I would say it happened pretty much by chance and pure luck. Back in 2019, while I was studying at Harvard Medical School, I met my current supervisor there, and she shared some amazing insights about City University of Hong Kong and Belt and Road Initiative. So I couldn't help but get excited about it. Of course, City University of Hong Kong is a highly respected university and often ranks among the top 100 universities worldwide, and making it an appealing choice for international students like us.
Now, Gemma, you are now in Hong Kong, so I'm pretty sure, you have adapted to the culture a little bit. But, we as audience want to know a little bit about Armenia as well. Could you tell us a little bit about the culture there?
Well, Armenia is a very historic and nice place. So Armenia is the first country in the world that adopted Christianity as state religion. So if you are interested about our history, about seeing ancient churches, you can just visit Armenia. And Armenia is very welcoming. We have amazing food. People are very friendly, like in Hong Kong. So very welcoming and amazing hosts. So just visit my country.
For sure. I mean, from the pictures that we've seen, it looks amazing there. But now that you have arrived in Hong Kong, how does it compare to what you had imagined? And are you enjoying your time here?
I would say that it's been an amazing experience that sometimes surpasses what I had imagined. I have heard that Hong Kong is vibrant and dynamic, but the energy here is truly something else, like the mix of cultures, Eastern and Western cultures here, together with a bustling atmosphere, make every day exciting. And, well, I agree that life here can be fast, and it's both thrilling and can be exhausting and challenging at times. But I will say that I enjoy hustle and bustle, and I've been adapting to it quite well.
Now, Omar, I would love to hear from you as well. So you're from Egypt. We all know that Egypt is a very ancient and fascinating country. Could you tell us a little bit about your culture?
Yeah, so about Egypt, it's mainly a very old, very, very ancient, it has a very, very ancient civilization and a very ancient history. We are very famous for the pyramids, of course, the Sphinx and the monuments over there, but also we have other stuff. Egypt is a fascinating place for its Nile, the breathtaking insights over there from nature and the desert, and then the agriculture sites, and this stuff makes a mixed nature, which is very vibrant and very great to to grow up over there, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely on top of my bucket list. So, I mean, like, now that you're in Hong Kong, do you find it very challenging adapting to the fast-paced lifestyle here? And also, is the coursework as demanding as you had expected?
Yeah, it was a little bit fast for me, but it was welcoming. It was easy to make friends with the locals here, to be honest. Chinese or from different cultures, yeah, I did a lot. When it comes to course load, for the coursework, of course, it's very challenging. It's a PhD after all, and that's the reason why it should be challenging. But at the same time, it's very helpful in opening different points of views from different perspectives.
Well, it sounds like the overseas students are doing really great and they're really ambitious and mature. So, Terence, could you tell us about how you and your team identify exceptional talent like Omar and Gemma among all the candidates?
So we have a holistic admission system that we consider the academic excellence of the candidate, and we also consider their potential leadership and also the extracurricular activity that they can achieve in the past. And what we're really looking at is their strong commitment to their study, to this area that they choose for study.
Omar, what do you hope to gain from your studies at a Hong Kong university, and how do you think this will shape your future career plans?
After I finish my PhD, maybe I'm gonna hope and aim for shift to consultancy and even maybe academia at the same time. Who knows?
Well, I mean, you know, his goal is very, very clear. We're so happy to hear that. But I wonder, would you be opening that firm in Hong Kong, perhaps, or would that be back in Egypt? Any ideas yet?
For the ideas, I was hoping first to do it in Hong Kong first because of the initiatives and the entrepreneurship environment that they are offering, and that helps in reaching global platforms easily. If you are going to go for Australia or Saudi Arabia or the entire Middle East or even China, it's much easier to start from Hong Kong since it's in its location, its logistic location, and the initiative for entrepreneurship and the help for young entrepreneurs is very quite intriguing here.
That sounds very exciting, and we'll be lucky to have your talent here.
Thank you.
So how about Gemma? How do you see the future for yourself after graduation?
Well, it happened that I'm doing my PhD now in chemistry department, but I'm a medical oncologist with my training, and obviously I'm a medical enthusiast, and my end goal is to work in hospital setting. So after gaining enough experience and digging deep into drug discovery field, anti-cancer drug discovery field, I want definitely to go back to clinic to help cancer patients, specifically in the context of clinical trials that provide new therapies to our patients.
I mean, I think, you know, anybody who has a clear goal and dream, and you're also doing like really well and putting your hard work and efforts into it, you will always be able to accomplish.
I can't agree more. So I actually have one last question before we wrap up the interview. Terence, you know how the government always stresses the importance of attracting new talent to Hong Kong. So what do you think are the key strategies and drawing and retaining global talent?
To emphasize this, we always emphasize Hong Kong is a geometrical location and also the strategic position at the Greater Bay Area. And Hong Kong also have a great world-class education system. And I believe this actually will help to attract a lot of students. To retain the talent in Hong Kong, I think this is another issue because it's very difficult because once they have enough knowledge and all the expertise, they may leave or go back to their country. But as they mentioned, I mean, CTU Hong Kong also have a lot of different approach, like the Hong Kong Tech 300. So I believe that this actually can facilitate their future career development, and I hope that they will have a fruitful, education and also development in Hong Kong.
Definitely, regardless of anything, just enjoy learning, have fun, and enjoy being in Hong Kong, right?
Yeah, I mean, they look like very happy students.
They do, they do.
All right, so thank you, Terence, Gemma, and Omar for your wonderful sharings. We wish you all the best in your work and studies.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
Thanks.
Thank you. 10 years ago, the government announced the first representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of Hong Kong. Birdcage making technique was among one of the items included under the traditional craftsmanship category. Johnny recently met someone who is keeping this intricate art alive.
Keeping pet birds became a common pastime among Hong Kongers in the 1920s and 30s. At the height of its popularity, bird cages were a ubiquitous sight in local tea houses, with diners enjoying dim sum while listening to birdsong. However, such scenes are now a thing of the past due to the decline of traditional tea houses. Meanwhile, birdcage making technique has been listed as an intangible cultural heritage of Hong Kong.
Cantonese cages, usually we use bamboo to make them. And using bamboo, such a natural material, to create such a delicate piece that fits into a museum, I think that's just amazing. I think it was 2019 that I went to Yun Po Street. There's a master who's actually 79 years old back then in 2019. I went there and start to learn or take a glimpse of what birdcage making is in that street.
Now, some people associate bird cages with confinement and captivity. What are your thoughts?
In fact, a birdcage is like a car or a baby stroller. When you take your baby out, you want to protect them, you want to put them in a safe area so that you can travel around. The birdcage, to me, or basically to most bird lovers, are such tools. So this is a typical Hong Kong style bird cages, and you see there's a hook, there's main body, and there's a bottom tray. Underneath the bottom tray, there's a little handle for easy handling. The bottom tray is actually braced by 3 little metal brackets. These 3 metal brackets, when you remove these 3 metal brackets, you can have the bottom tray removed like this. So all the feces and everything, you can clean it easily. And this is a specialty of Cantonese bird cages. There's a door right here. Okay. And you can further take them apart. For example, the bottom ring stand right here. And then, of course, the main perch right here with 2 cups here. Of course, these cups are for water and food.
What are some of the tools and techniques involved in birdcage making?
The most important thing is this knife right here, because without this knife, you cannot make a cage. The back edge of the knife is actually curvy, whereas the cutting edge is flat, it's straight like this. So we hold the knife like this, okay? Because sometimes we would hold it like this and push this piece of bamboo so that through it, so that you can almost acting like a plane. And then sometimes we would hold it like this and chop them. And even hold it to the tip top so that we can go inside the body of the cage and do some very fine work there. These ones are hand-power pump drill. You know, in a cage like this, normally we need to drill 200 different holes, right? So one ring would have like 48 of them, and you multiply by 6, then easily understand how many holes you need. And finally, this one right here. Oh, this is a kerosene lamp. Once you heat that up, you can bend those pieces of bamboo in a nice curve.
His love for the art even led him to write a book called Open Birdcages.
It was in 2019 that I went to visit Master Chan. I realized that this craft is such a delicate and complex kind of work. You see that he has more than 200 different tools there. And even the procedure of making a cage is intricate. So I thought it was much more efficient if I would document and record all these items.
In addition to writing a book, Dylan also holds workshops and exhibitions to promote birdcage crafting.
We had organized a workshop in bird markets under Master Chan's wing. 20 students come to bird markets and start learning how to cut a piece of bamboo into a piece of steak. Other than workshops, we also have created several different kind of exhibitions. We had a birdcage deconstructed over there so that everyone can see each different parts of a birdcage.
2024 has been a year filled with major sporting, cultural, finance, and tech events, with people from all over the world flocking to Hong Kong to have an enjoyable time and to explore business opportunities.
In the coming year, Vibrant Hong Kong will continue to uncover the unique charms of our city, so don't forget to tune in weekly to find out about the latest happenings. Thank you for joining us this evening, and we'll see you all in 2025. Happy New Year!